Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players, and Shorto. Today I'm going to be covering the content update of 4/11/2018. This is my part 2 video. Part 1, I kind of showed the cosmetics and some of the reward changes for the raid rewards, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. This is a second video covering basically the rest of the content info that wasn't kind of given notification in the game. So you can kind of get a game view and a regular view. So they did the raid rewards have been rebalanced. Our outline of the raid rebalance can be found on this post, etc. So they flattened it. I've already covered that before, but yeah, they'll be monitoring player feedback and the effects of these changes to ensure benefits players have intended. They've also gotten rid of the challenge rewards that you usually get from the daily challenges all the time that you have like built up thousands and thousands and thousands of. So that's good they've changed that. So now we're going to go to events. In the first video I did mention this, but I'm going to definitely cover it here. Events for Assault Battle Update. With the release of with this release, we are updating 3 of our Assault Battle events. So this is definitely a big continuation of the quality of life. They've kind of extended quality of life from a month to like within a couple of 2 to 3 months, give or take. And so they're extending it out so they can really get better benefits for everyone and so on. So this is some of the stuff that they've changed. So with the release of the updates, this update, they're updating 3 of the assault battles: Forced Moon, Military Might, and Ground War, and with a pass on consistency, clarity, and balance. In addition, we are adding mythic tiers to these events, so you get a 4th tier. We are doing this to ensure the events of the category, in this case assault battles, have a similar level of predictability and challenge, as well as a unified style and appearance. Please note that assault battle mythic tiers are intended to be the pinnacle of the challenge in the event system and may be adjusted over time to ensure this experience remains such. So let's talk about Forest Moon. Okay, before I do talk about these, I'm surprised they have yet to update a event that I feel like needs a major update, and I feel like changing it from the way it is to an assault battle might actually be the best option, and that's the Jawa event, Droid's Revenge, where you need just droids to take on Jawas. And then you can get the Jawa rewards and any future Jawas added. I feel like you could also get Tuskens in there, as well as you could use Tuskens to fight the Jawas, Tuskens and droids to fight the Jawas. That would be kind of interesting. As an assault battle. Mostly a lot of people use droids anyways. Under an HK lead, maybe an update also allows them to use Lobot, because he kind of synergizes with droids. So yeah, those are kind of, I wouldn't mind seeing that change happen. So maybe they'll do that in the future. But it's been over a year since we've seen that Jawa event. There was, I guess, so much complaint that the rewards were useless and worthless. I feel like really, if they adjust it to do like an assault battle, players can get a better experience with it, as well as it would be challenging on certain levels, getting better Jawa rewards, especially since Jawas are needed for critical damage mods. So hopefully they do that sometime. But let's go ahead and get started with what's been updated in these assault battles. For the Forced Moon, updated the description, updated all mission discrepancies, the defend bonus ability, and several bug fixes. So they've worked on that. So immediately grant the activating unit a heal equal to 20% of their max health. That's good. Grant 80% defense, armor and suppression for 3 turns. 100% critical avoidance for 3 turns. Was 2 and it wasn't being applied, so they fixed that bug. And the activated bonuses from defend will now persist between encounters. So if you were you were about to kill the last Ewok and you go to the next battle, that will now cover that. Those bonuses will carry over instead of stay the way they were. So that's good. That's good. So the mythic tier's been added, and also a lot of these mythic tiers are best for fully maxed out characters, gear 12, level 85, and then excellent 5-dot mods. At least until they ever eventually do the 6 and 7 dots, but that'll be like probably the next couple of years. Which I'm fine with that. I don't want to start farming those types of mods right now. Now, of course, if they did add 6 and 7 dot, I hope they add a new energy for that. Military might. This is not scheduled for April, so keep that in mind. And I think that's the same with... Oh, okay, Ground War is. Okay, so we'll get to that. Same as the first three, they... Counterwatch has been changed. It grants the heal overtime effect, grants 50% bonus offense. Counterwatch was already doing this, but the ability description was inaccurate. Okay, that's good to know. So they fixed bugs with that. Grant the activating character Retribution for 2 turns. Now that's exciting. Getting to, you know, counter a lot. When Retribution effect is active, if the character attacks out of their turn, they have a 50% chance to call an assist. That's new. Updating ability description now will clarify the activated being granted. So they fixed that bug. Also, the introduction to Commander Luke Skywalker has made this ability less useful than initially conceived. By adding the chance to call an assist, this both makes the ability more useful, but also synergizes nicely with Luke and his leader ability, should players bring him as a leader. The offense bonus was already present, but the first and oldest bonuses abilities, there were some messaging problems. So they fixed that. It's more of course, they didn't do anything with the rewards here from the wording of this, but they at least updated it and made it a little better, made the bonus ability better. They made the bonus they just made a lot of it better. So added tier 2. They added a bonus tier to this one. There was only 2 tiers. Now they have a bonus tier because they've done that with the Ewok one already. They had a 3rd tier. But now they have a 3rd tier and a mythic tier. So now I get to see how well my team will do under that type of tier. Now there's a big change on Ground War. This is the one where we're fighting Separatists. It was originally Resistance, Ewoks, and Ugnaught. Now it changed Resistance, which this really makes sense, to Jedi. Of course, I would have liked to have seen Jawas being the one in here, not Ewoks. Throw Ewoks somewhere else, like maybe in the Empire one. But hey, you know, being I think that one was Jedi as well, but it's Rebels. Oh no, it was Rebels and Clones. That's what it was. They should change the clones from there and throw Jawas over here to give Jawas something more. And, you know, against the Rebels should have Ewoks. That'd be kind of cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and cover that. So yeah, they've changed it to Jedi. Well, I like that because my Resistance team sucks, and I would love to get the bonus rewards from the tier 2. Obviously, in this one, they've also added the bonus tier and the mythic tier. Of course, my Jedi are nowhere near good, ready for the mythic tier. So we're making this change in each of the other assault battles. There is a faction which makes sense from a lore perspective, and a faction which is just for fun and challenge. So yeah, I can kind of see where they're keeping the Ewoks there, though. Ground War was a outlier by asking users to bring resistance to battle Separatists. Updated event description, all that. The overcharge buff granted by shield droids will now apply to B1 battle droids, was just the list before, but now it's B1 as well. So it's, you really want to target those. So definitely, now that Jedi are there, we'll see how that works out. Of course, hopefully they eventually do an update for Jedi. That'll be probably 6-8 months down the road, give or take. Replace stand-aside bonus ability with a new one, Moment of Glory. Gain an immediate turn with the following benefits: offense, speed, crit chance, crit damage, health steal, defense penetration, and potency up. Activating this ability puts all allies' instances of this power on cooldown. Ah, that's nice. Well, mechanically interesting. The old stand aside bonus ability wasn't very useful, and we found most players weren't willing to sacrifice the turns of their allies in order to power up a single character for a few turns. In addition, it was additionally difficult to find a clear use for this ability in the mythic tier, where enemies were extremely healthy and powerful, and losing 4 characters' turns wasn't a satisfying experience. So they changed that. I like that because I only used it for like Rey when I was using it. But I'm glad they've updated this. Of course, Jedi wise, I only have one gear 12, and then I have the Bear Sophy combo. I could do the healing combo, or I could do the Qui-Gon Jinn combo. So I have enough Jedi to work with this where I'll probably be able to beat the second tier, but we'll see how that one comes out. I also will be doing a video coverage of the updated of these events, so when they come out in the next couple of weeks. And of course they added a bonus tier on each of them, so that's always nice. Grandmaster Yoda can now copy overcharge buff from Assault Battle Ground War, so that's always good. For performance reasons, any rank of overcharge buff copied will be converted into 300% version. So that's always nice. Switching the Ground War event to use Jedi opens up many interesting possible squad configurations, and it makes sense that Grandmaster Yoda should be able to copy a signature buff from this event for a bit of added fun. So everyone loses their buff, but they gain, but then the overcharge, like Yoda still has it, then he can just grant it to everyone again. So that's always nice. Mythic events, of course, and Endor Escalation number 1. In Tier 1, the health of the ATST event was reduced to 200,000, was 300,000. And Tier 2, the health of the ATST has been reduced to 1 million instead of 2 million. We were happy with the level of challenge taken on such an iconic vehicle, but we're reducing the total overall health to make it event quicker to complete. So it's still challenging, just it's going to be a little easier to, take down. Their health isn't as crazy. So that's nice. Okay, so Artisan of War Mythic event. This battle is coming this weekend, April 14th, and the Chimera just as well, April 12th. So that's good. Reworks Darth Treya's name change. Swapped the billet names with her unique and leader, so her unique is now her leader name and vice versa. That's really what it's talking about. Just to coincide with Scion and Nihilus's naming conventions. Starting with the so Shard Shuffle. So here's where they've changed it. They removed characters that have 1 or more duplicate nodes. To me, it makes sense, especially those that actually have duplicate nodes. Plus, they have a farmable shard, like Boba Fett was one of the ones that was replaced. So we'll go ahead and cover that. So Wicket replaces Barriss Offee on 8A. Mother Talzin replaces Boba Fett on 8A. Oh, light side and dark side, sorry. Forgot to say the light side, dark side one. So Wicket's dark side, Mother Talzin's light side. Night Sister Zombie replaces Ewok Scout on 8D of dark side. Cantina for Night Sister Spirit, she just took 7F. Executioner replaces Dacha, so they had 3 other locations. So the following units have also entered new locations per character release cadence. So these 3 have been released. Scion Mar, Vice Mar, and Sith Marauder are now in the Chromium packs, and the shipments where you use crystals. So you guys can start buying them if you want. Good luck. I'm not paying. I'll wait till they become free to play. So, and then of course they fixed Mother Talzin's German translation of Plagues. So, but that is the update that came in today. I woke up from my sleep from working Grave and I saw that info, so I was like, oh good, now I can cover this. So it's exciting that they've actually updated this. Now we get some more characters to start farming, which some of them will be a bit before I start farming. The inner light side, dark side battles will eventually I'll be able to farm those. Because I do want to complete Wicket, so I have a decent Ewok team for territory wars, territory battles, or even some of these events. Mother Talzin and Night Sister Zombie, I really would like to definitely get added in, so I have a really good territory war team. Also, the fact that these characters are really good, really good. Just overall, like, they're still usable in Arena. They might be still usable in Arena for a while, just based on how strong they are. So, but yeah, that is my part 2 of the content update of 4/11/2018. I'm excited that a lot of these changes were finally implemented, like the shards, but we also got the updates of the events, the assault battles, so that's exciting. Again, I hope they change the Jawa one to be you know, take away all the tiers and throw them in as just turning it into an assault battle where you need droids and another faction, droids and something else to fight Jawas, or just have droids only. You know, droids only is not too bad. Droids and maybe separatists, or droids and Geonosians. That would not be too bad of a thing. But, you know, that's kind of my thoughts on that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And you guys have a wonderful day.